My goodness. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm telling you, if y'all hadn't figured out by now that the devil hates me and don't want to get the big picture out, you ain't been paying attention. So I'm in my hotel. This is us, me and Sandy. So I'm gonna do a couple of things real quick. I'm live on YouTube, only on YouTube. I'm gonna look at this the live chat here, and I'm gonna see if you guys. Okay, so this is what I've been waiting for. Okay, Kay. I hope so. Hope you can see this. The internet is horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible in this room. So I've already got 2 notifications. My streaming speed is not good. Okay, thank you, DRW. See and hear me fine. Good deal. So welcome to the big picture. I know you guys have been watching the Facebook post. If you follow us on Facebook, and I'm looking at the wrong camera, sorry. And, know that we are in Indianapolis, Indiana right now in our hotel room. And we have been recording our first ever time to be on actual Christian television. And it has been phenomenal. We have had a tremendous time. We have now recorded 10 episodes, 10 30-minute shows, y'all. So we're wore out. I think Sandy and I have done 4 shows together. I did the rest of them by myself. And then tomorrow we've got 3 more shows to do. And it's just been great. And I tell you, we're going to be on World Harvest Television. That's on DirecTV. We'll be on streaming. Of course, everything's always streaming. Even if you don't have these channels, you can always watch it. And it will also be here on the Big Picture YouTube channel a few days after they go live on the air. But we'll talk more about that later. But it's just been a phenomenal time. So I want to show you one thing here that's breaking here on this implant that is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. We know what the mark of the beast is, right hand, forehead. But top economists are warning that central banks, and we've been talking about central banks. Remember, CBDC, central bank digital currency, is the big thing that everybody's being pushed towards. Top economist warns that central banks are planning to introduce CBDC microchip implants. A well-known German economist has revealed that central banks around the world are planning to introduce a central bank digital currency in the form of a microchip implanted under the skin. Think about that. This technology will enable complete government control over personal finances of its citizens. Quote, I was taught by a central banker that CBDCs look like a small grain of rice that they want to put under your skin, said Richard Werner in an interview with podcaster Ivor Cummins. Werner is known for developing the now commonly used bank practicing of quantitative easing. CBDCs is, in comparison to other forms of digital currency used at present, demand that individuals open bank accounts directly with central banks, such as the Federal Reserve, granting governments control over the citizens' access to money. He goes on to say, you have to think of CBDCs as a control system or permit system, not a currency. Werner said, adding that people's money would no longer be truly their own. And then, of course, Werner considers implanted CBDCs, quote, a violation of human dignity. You think? Noting that central bankers themselves know that this is common opinion among the masses is going to be a hurdle. So we know that, right? We know that, but yet it's still coming. Everybody feels the same way, but it's not slowing them down. They say there's a problem of trust because people suspect that governments and central banks are just trying to roll this out in order to monitor and control and restrict transactions. They are absolutely right, said Werner. So this is one of the leading experts on CBDCs is saying everything that we've been trying to tell you on the big picture is true. Cummings noted that while implanted CBDCs may sound like a conspiracy theory to some, thousands of people have already agreed to have microchips implanted under their skin to ease financial transactions and access to select areas. Late last year, the first British implanted with a bank card microchip was able to make purchases with only the tap of his hand. And then you factor in Amazon now doing the palm reading. You know, they're already ahead of the game. They're saying, I don't even need a microchip, just need your hand. And you can go into any Whole Foods now, in any of their standalone Amazon stores, just put your palm over it and make purchases. You ain't got to have your card, you ain't got to have your watch or nothing. Meanwhile, several Christian commentators have indicated this such technology becomes a requirement to access goods and services. It will lead to authoritarianism, I can't say that word, of a biblical magnitude, otherwise known as the mark of the beast. Okay? People thought we were crazy. They mocked us. They'll say nobody would ever agree to that. Nobody would ever take a mark on their hand or their forehead to purchase food, to purchase services. Hello, people. They're lining up. Do you remember, if you haven't seen the Monday night show, what's wrong with you? You should be watching Monday night live in the replay. But on Monday night show, Sandy and I were live in the television studio up here in Indianapolis. And one of the stories that we covered was this new world coin. And, these orbs, I mean, think about it. All over the world, they've already doubled the amount of cities since we played the video. The video obviously was a few weeks old. Now they've doubled the amount of cities. All over the world in major cities, there are these little silver orbs. You need to look it up. Look up world coin. World coin. Okay. And you'll see these orbs. They're about this big. And they're appearing in cities all over the world. And there are iris scanners is what they are. So you take your phone, you take your biometrics, you take your eye scan, and you put it in this orb. Think about it. It's called an orb. You know, people are seeing UFOs and orbs and all kinds of things about orbs, okay? But they call it an orb, and it's like a big old eye, like an all-seeing eye. And then what happens is there's a new coin called World Coin, which is a digital currency that's going to be tied to that. But it's not just going to be tied to a digital coin. It's going to give you, catch this, a human identity or global passport ID. That's going to be based on your biometrics. So, do you see how all of this is escalating so quickly? You have, they're saying the quiet thing out loud. I mean, if you've already got plans to put microchips in people to pay for CBDCs, you've got Amazon paying for with your palm, you've got orbs coming up all over the place, scanning your eyes. Do you not see the handwriting on the wall? Everything the Bible tells us about the mark of the beast and the beast system that it's going to come out of is not just coming. It is here. It is here. Does that mean the Antichrist is alive? Well, I think it does mean it's alive. He's alive. If the beast system is already in place, then he's got to be a man when he comes on the scene. So he probably is alive. The system is certainly there waiting on him. Does he know he's the Antichrist? I don't know. That's another show for another day. But I wanted to get on here and tell you, I know what it feels like and what it seems like. It looks and seems like every time we get on this show, we're just telling you doom and gloom, doom and gloom. This is not doom and gloom. This is just a show, a couple of just a man and a woman of God, a husband and a wife, just trying to get on here and help you see the big picture. That's when we call our television show The Big Picture. And thank you to all those, by the way, that have given and supported the big picture in order for us to be on here. I've been very transparent from the very beginning. 13 episodes, 3 months is $23,300 for the production and all the airtime to be on 2 stations in front of millions of people. We have already been told that if we can raise that money again for another 3 months, and maybe a little bit above that, we could almost double, basically more than double the footprint for another station. So we really want to expand this. And we got to do this every 3 months. So we've told God, if you're in it, well, you're going to pay for it because we're not going to borrow money or anything. So if you'd like to support us now and in the future, become a television partner, whatever, just go to LarryRagland.com, click that give button, and we would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to order our book as well. That's just coming out. So tonight's Bible study night, right? Today's Wednesday. So in just a few hours, it'll be time for Bible study. Now, we just finished the book of Revelation. And it was an incredible, incredible teaching. Well, I think you probably will give me a little bit of slack that I've just recorded 5 television shows, and we haven't even 8, okay? So here's the reality. Sandy and I are going to do a show tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to do, it's going to be on Bible study time. And we're going to talk about some things that tie into end times. But we're going to basically do it like a little mini big picture live, like we do on Monday night. And it's going to be a midweek special edition of Larry and Sandy, if I can get a decent internet. So we're going to come on, we're going to cover some breaking news items. We're going to talk about how they tie into Bible prophecy. Now, keep in mind, next week, we'll be doing a standalone Bible study teaching. I'll let you know what that is. And in the coming weeks, we've run into some technical issues, but I think we've just about got it figured out. But in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to start having random call-ins. You're going to be able to call in. There's going to be a special phone number that you'll be able to call, and we'll do live call-in on that Bible study. So if everything goes right, it's going to be 2 weeks from tonight. We'll see how it goes, but we are working on that. Okay. I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know if you're playing with me there, SR. But you said you've already taken the first microchip implant in your right hand. Already sores developing. So I don't know if you are trying to troll us, SR. I'm gonna throw that up there. I'm gonna give you. Look, are you looking for airtime? I just gave you airtime. I don't know if you're being funny, if you're being serious, but if you have taken the microchip in your right hand, SR, I don't know what to say. Okay. If it's true, hey, praying for you. If you're trolling, that was a good one. If you're trying to be funny, that was a good one. But yeah, I just happened to look down there. So, yeah. All right. So thank y'all for jumping on here. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. Let me see if OSR is messing with me here. Okay. Thank you, SR, for clearing up. Yeah, somebody's like, no jokes. Okay, SR. Sorry. Okay. Thank you, SR. Hey, look, I was going to pray for you. I was going to be there for you, but I thought that was good. That was good. I appreciate you, man. Or, excuse me, ma'am. I don't know if you're a sir or a ma'am. Either way. SR, thank you. That was good. But look, everything's fine, SR. Everything's all good. I just caught that in the corner of my eye. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Somebody's got a chip. Okay, so tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sandy and I will be right back here in the hotel room, right on the side of the This Is Us sign there, because y'all know that's special to us. And we'll be covering some news items, and then we're going to talk about how it ties into prophecy. So we're going to do a little bit of prophecy show tonight on Bible Study. So we're looking forward to seeing you tonight at 7 p.m. Central. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for praying for us and all that you do. Oh, by the way, I hadn't even said this. If you hadn't smashed the like button, come on. What are you waiting on? Smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Because nothing, as you know, helps us more than when you smash the like button. And share. Let everybody know to be on tonight at 7 p.m. God bless. We'll see you a little bit later. We ain't woke. Certainly I'll wait. See you at 7.